Have you ever noticed that we celebrate people who seem to never ever fall apart? The entrepreneurs who never quit, the athlete who never misses a workout, and the people who just always seem motivated? Social media makes it look like successful people are unstoppable. Like they wake up inspired every day, they never lose momentum, and like they never doubt themselves. But I don't think that's true. I think the most successful people in the world stop all the time. They get discouraged, make mistakes, lose motivation, and have bad weeks just like everybody else. The difference isn't that they never fall off track. The difference is they know how to come back. And that's a big skill. One of the biggest lessons I've learned over the last few years is this: life does not ask if you are ready. It just keeps happening. Some seasons are beautiful, some seasons are incredibly difficult. Sometimes you're growing, sometimes you're grieving, sometimes you're doing both at the same time. I've had seasons where I felt like I had everything under control, and I've also had seasons where I've wondered if I was ever going to feel like myself again. And if there's one thing those seasons taught me, it's that I do not have to be unstoppable. I just have to keep returning. I think this is where so many people accidentally sabotage themselves. You miss one workout, so you quit exercising. You eat one unhealthy meal, so the whole week is ruined. You miss a few days of journaling, so you stop completely. You have one bad day emotionally, and suddenly you tell yourself, I'm back to square one. But you're not. That's your brain telling a story. It's not reality. One of the teachings that has helped me the most comes from Abraham Hicks. They often talk about momentum. Every thought builds on the last one, every emotion has momentum. But here's the part people miss sometimes. Momentum works both ways. You can build negative momentum, but you can also interrupt it at any moment. You don't have to wait until Monday or next month or New Year's. You can choose a different thought, a different action, and a different state right now. I have started thinking about life differently. Instead of asking, how do I stay motivated forever? I ask, how quickly can I return? How quickly can I notice that I'm spiraling? How quickly can I calm my nervous system? How quickly can I remember who I want to be? Because maybe success isn't measured by how long you stay perfect. Maybe it's measured by how quickly you come home to yourself. This is where self-trust becomes so important. If you've proven to yourself that you can begin again, failure becomes a lot less scary because you're no longer trusting the circumstances. You're trusting yourself. You're trusting that you'll figure it out, that you'll adapt, that you'll recover, and that you'll begin again. For me, that's been one of the biggest mindset shifts of my life. I don't panic anymore when I have an off day. I don't think, oh no, everything is falling apart. I think, okay, let's restart. No guilt, no shame, just restart. Maybe today is your restart. Maybe you've been waiting until next Monday or next month or after life calms down. But life is never completely calm. There will always be another reason to wait. What matters is that you begin again. You don't need a perfect record. You just need a reliable return, because the goal isn't to become unstoppable. The goal is to become restartable, to become someone who trusts themselves enough to keep returning again and again and again. Because every restart is another vote for the person you're becoming. Master your state, and I'll see you in the next video. If this helps shift your state even a little, there's another video right here that will take you deeper. And if you're working on mastering your mindset, your energy, your life, I'd love to have you here. So make sure you subscribe. How you think is how you feel, and how you think and feel is exactly what you get. So master your state, and what you seek will follow.